Hello to the internet, and welcome back. I clicked on a thing last time, so this is a line of dialogue that yes.
Well, yeah, they saw it before.
Well, I mean, it's been a day for them since the last episode, so.
Okay. Anyway, you asked her about today's trial, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so, in truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defense.
Edgeworth. Come to think of it, Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred Ben Karma as well.
Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know? He said this case has special significance to you.
Because it does.
And that's precisely why I am here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-weensy pieces all the better.
It's probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile that it's almost kind of cute. Ow!
No smirking. No
whipping the stick!
That foolish fool, doing such a foolish favor for such a foolishly foolish fool.
Edgeworth.
Make no mistake, Phoenix, right? I came here for one thing, and one thing only. To pulverize you.
It's not like I thought you were here to bring me some cold killer X, you know?
I feel like, in some ways, her, like, talking about how she's gonna pulverize him, I feel like that's her, like, weird way of flirting with him.
I don't know about flirting, but I do think it's more like, it's less actually I will crush you like in a hostile way, but more like I will crush you in a I don't know,
friendly rivalry manner.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
Not I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, it's like when we play.
Kick your ass.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when we play video games. It's like I'm gonna kick your fucking ass, but like we're just playing video games. That's my opinion anyway. I could be wrong, but that's what it seems like to me.
Also, Phoenix, you find Maya cute now? Or not Maya, Francisca?
I guess.
I mean, okay. I kind of thought he had a thing with Maya, but I mean...
No, I think Maya and him are more like...
co-workers?
Yeah.
I don't know, I think Maya seems to have a thing for him, personally.
I don't know.
But that's just my interpretation of it. Anyway, I went over the whole case file on the flight over.
You read the whole thing?
Yes, every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph. All the ridiculous things you did made it a very interesting read, you know? Attempted to cross a burning bridge? Did you even consider the dangers?
No. The only thing I thought in my mind was, I have to get across.
A fool who doesn't think is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks.
Gumshoe said he'd let me know once the bridge was repaired. She's gotta be okay. I just know it. Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened at the inner temple that night. Well, I guess we're...
Wasn't there somebody with like a shit ton of psycho locks, as Edgeworth called them?
That was Larry, but I think we already got them all.
Doesn't Iris also have one though?
Yes, Iris did have some, yes.
And we did not...
We didn't break.
Okay.
No. I'd love to know what this thing was used for the night of the crime.
Ha! Still thinking small, I see, Phoenix, right? Or perhaps not at all. That's why you would never defeat me.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but I don't recall ever losing to you.
It's time for us to settle this once and for all with one final showdown.
It looks like she mentally blocked out my victories over her from her memory. Also,
no,
Phoenix...
I didn't block them out, I'm just simply not acknowledging them.
Also, Phoenix, you did actually lose to her once, but that's a case you wanted to lose because... You remember Maya was being held captive, and, you know,
he was actually guilty anyway.
Yeah, so... But saying you never lost to her isn't technically true?
And I don't... She's never tried to say that she didn't lose to you. She's just saying that, like, you know, clearly you guys have a rivalry, and she's like, I'm gonna be the winner.
Yeah.
I am the defense lawyer, girl. I am the one who wins.
Yes.
I don't know.
It's a quaint little bell tower. I never would have thought something horrible was about to happen when Iris rang the lights out bell that night. This is one impressive gate.
Compared to the grandeur of the main gates of the Von Karma estate, it's but a pet store.
It looks really idyllic with all that snow on it, don't you think?
All that snow? Don't make me laugh. This is but a night's dusting where I come from.
Don't make things up just because you think I'll never get to see it for myself.
I'm not lying.
You can see the main hall from here.
Wonder how the head nun is holding up.
Oh, wow. Is that an inkling of human kindness I sense? Ow!
Do you enjoy causing other people pain with that sharp tongue of yours?
It's nothing compared to the pain you cause with that leathery whip of yours.
Legendary whip of yours?
Yeah.
You actually get a, like, in the freaking, like, court evidence, like, thing, you get to take a look at the profile of,
I'm guessing this is Bikini.
You're gonna take a look at the court profile, and, like, it goes into, like, a video game, like, RPG thing, and it's, like a legendary whip.
Yeah.
Franziska's, I don't know, feather duster, I don't fucking know.
That was one. Oh, that was a sigh. I thought it was someone.
I thought it was, like, meditating.
Yeah, me too.
Or yoga.
Sister Bikini? My. I didn't know you were here. How are you doing? You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake. I suppose I've made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I let Mystic Elise die, and, well, then there's Iris as well. Mystic Elise? I didn't think about it. There's an acolyte stuck at the inner temple, and that poor little girl has gone missing, too. That little girl? You don't mean Pearls, do you? Yes, I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident. Pearls? She's missing? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? Jeez.
Well, did Miles know that as well?
I think so, but I guess it wasn't really that relevant to the case.
Maybe.
It's an altar, looks a bit old, but someone has a good job taking care of it. Speaking of altars, I remember seeing one like this in Kurain Village last year. Guess I really do have something with spiritual power after all.
Wait, why is it all, like, worn out? Was it like that previously? Because I thought it was still...
Yeah, it was like that.
Huh.
There's a laughably large magtama on an altar. If I can see Cyclops with my tiny magtama I've got, I can only imagine what kind of power that bad boy has under its hood. It's a sack of straw, Zabuton cushions. Mai told me this type of Zabuton is called an Enza. I suppose if I ever come here, I'd have missed out on all these new things. I've only seen a layout like this when I was in really old Japanese movie on TV. Wow, this hibachi brazier really puts out a lot of heat. Just think about how happy we were sitting here eating pot roast and gravy.
Post-rut?
Yes.
Wow.
Sorry. I bet the rating on these sliding doors are instructions for spirit channeling. Kind of like how we scribbled bathroom notes on the bathroom walls to remember them. Except we couldn't go to the bathroom during tests, and I can't read these walls.
Why would you scribble math equations on your bathroom stall walls?
I'm pretty sure we actually already heard that line of dialogue before and asked the exact same question.
We did, because Phoenix said that exact same line previously, and I'm still confused by it.
I don't know.
Who the fuck scripted... fucking 2 + 2 = 5. Quick maths.
Great. I must be getting old. I think I seriously lost my faith in myself. Am I talking about your performance at the trial today? You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull that sword from Mystic Elise's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least, I was until this morning. I don't see any Cyclops, so she must be telling the truth. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden? You know that artist who testified after me? I saw Iris flying. Her white hood fluttering. I felt like I might start flying myself. When I saw that man testify so fervently about something so impossible, I started wondering if I'd acted just like him when I was on the witness stand. I wouldn't take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble and nothing else. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, that can only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw. Also, now that we're playing as Phoenix again, now it feels like I have all the voice lines. Oh well. On the night of incident, you met Iris at the Inner Temple, is that correct? That's right. I'm sure it was Iris. But I was claiming she was in her room when I was at her temple. I knew I shouldn't have come back here that night. But because you did, Maya stuck all by herself at the Inner Temple. I am so sorry. The drafts in that place are nothing to shake a stick at. Winter is especially bad. I'll bet. The training hall looks like it's about to fall down any second. Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know. Earthquakes?
Phoenix, you literally were talking about this outside with Edgeworth.
Yeah. I guess we did things out of order, I don't know. Yes.
No, it was him introducing Phoenix to the case and everything. He literally was talking with Miles and was like, oh yeah, Miles is afraid of earthquakes, which Eagle Mountain is prone to.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. I wouldn't be surprised the next big one levels the training hall. Gotta get Maya out of there fast. But still, there's really no need to worry. That area on the other side of Dusky Bridge is isolated like an island. It's like an island? How so? Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is the inner temple. No one lives out there, and is surrounded on all sides by the river or forest. I see. So a criminal would be trapped. So a criminal would be trapped should they choose to flee in that direction. As long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she will have to stay there. That means Maya could be stuck on there with a murderer and with no way of escape either. Oh dear, yes, I suppose it does. Please, Gumshoe, get that bridge up faster.
Wow. But she's really trying, but she is not helping.
Yeah, not at all. I'm curious about a few things, if you don't mind answering some questions. Oh, do you need my measurements for your investigation or something? No. I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Lise Dunham. I'm afraid I don't know her waist size or her bust size for that matter. No. I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't here for spiritual training. My. You make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Wright. Mystic Elise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know. There, you did it again. Sister Bikini, I notice you always refer to Miss Dunham as Mystic Elise. Oh? Yes. Now why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte. We address all our visitors as Mystic if it makes our experience feel more authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know. How do you know that? How do you know for sure that she's older than you?
What?
Am I actually right? Am I actually right that Elise is...
Misty?
Misty? Because you only refer to Mystic as... Because Mystic Maya, Mystic Pearl, right?
Well... I'm a little understand that they refer to everybody as Mystic when they're a part of the Korean channeling technique.
Yes.
And to my knowledge, Elise is.
Well, according to Elise, she was only a picture book author.
Well, I don't know then. Maybe.
Because that was just... honestly, that was just something I said on the top of my head because... I don't know, I was theorizing and I was like, that could be a thing, but if I'm actually right, then holy fuck.
We'll have to find out, I guess.
Yeah. Seems Miss Elise Dunham was no ordinary visitor after all. And there's Pearls. She was with Miss Dunham on the evening of the murder, and now she's vanished. It's all gotta be connected somehow. Do you think I actually have everything I need to break that, or probably not?
I don't know.
Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in all this mess? Well, please, Mr. Wright, I know you're worried, but try to keep it together. Oh man, my head's throbbing so bad, it's killing me. Pearls, she was Miss Dunham on the night of the murder, remember?
It turns out it actually is killing because he's got like a, I don't know, some sort of like aneurysm going on because he fucking hit his head on a rock while he was running down or being rushed down the river.
Yeah.
So he actually has to go back to the hospital to fucking have like a surgery to make sure he's okay. Jeez. So it's Miles anyway. So this whole investigation really doesn't fucking matter.
We'll see. Yes, but I have a temple run, you know. I was busy preparing for training.
Wrong voice.
Oh. Yes, but I have a temple run, you know.
Yes, Phoenix. I forgot. Acolyte Wright.
Yeah.
How could I have forgotten? Not even Master Acolyte Wright.
Right, of course. I didn't see the little darling even once after we'd finished eating meat dinner.
Mystic Phoenix.
The murder. It didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it? According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at home either. Come on, keep calm. There's one place left Pearls could be. She just has to be there. Come on, Gumshoe. Tell me you'll be done with the repair soon. Yeah, so Pearls could just be at the other side of the bridge, I guess.
How would she get over there?
Well, she was with Elise, and Elise went to the other side for some reason. And then, when they killed him...
Well, we don't know she went to the other side, just that she went to Dusky Bridge at some point earlier.
Maybe Pearls witnessed the murder, unfortunately, and then ran across the bridge in horror.
Maybe.
It's a possibility.
I also find it very bizarre that, of all things, lightning struck the bridge and set it on fire.
I still have that lightning rod theory.
Is that the staff or the sword?
The sword. So maybe after they were done...
Isn't it made of, like, glass or something, though?
No, I'm not talking about the Shishito. It's the real murder weapon.
Oh. So what, you think that, like, they
stuck it in the bridge, used it as a lightning rod, and when the bridge burned, the sword fell into the river because, you know, the bridge is gone.
Interesting idea, but also, wouldn't that mean that, you know, the sword being used as a lightning rod, like, if she's gonna hold it up and it's gonna strike...
You don't have to hold it up, you could just attach it to the bridge somewhere.
I guess, but wouldn't it be a lot easier for lightning to just strike the mountain?
Well, metal, I think, attracts lightning.
Yeah, but over another higher point of injury?
It's just a theory, man.
I know. I'm just trying to debunk it because I don't know exactly how.
You don't gotta debunk it. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just putting it as a theory.
I'm just pointing out what may be a couple of like contradictions or flaws in it. That's all. I'm not even necessarily trying to debunk it. I'm just raising some concerns. I mean,
yes, it could. Lightning could also strike the mountain, but these are all just possibilities. So, like, it could strike the mountain, or it could hit the sword.
Well, whatever. I still just I find it very bizarre that of all things, lightning struck the bridge, whether through the sword or not.
Why would the lightning strike the bridge just by itself? Like, wouldn't it make more sense for her to have a lightning rod? Like, because then going by your quote unquote debunking, if there was nothing there, then it would have just hit the mountain.
Unless, for whatever bizarre reason, just randomly, by pure storm coincidence chance, I guess, it decided to hit the bridge.
Yeah, but that seems kind of too convenient, you know?
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Something about them attaching the sword to the side of the bridge, it being as...
I never said the side. They could have put it somewhere. I never said where. Matter of fact, it would make more sense if it was, like, in the middle somewhere, so that way when the bridge burns, the sword would just fall into the river.
I mean, I guess. But, right, when you saw the bridge, I don't remember seeing a sword sticking out of it anywhere, though.
Well, that's because he got there late. It was already, like, 11:15 when it was already fizzling out.
I suppose.
The sword probably would have dropped by then.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm under the understanding that most of the bridge collapse itself came when, Wright tried to run across it and it couldn't support his weight.
I mean, perhaps. And also, he was in kind of a rush, so he wasn't really paying attention to everything.
Even so, if there's a sword on the bridge that's currently on fire...
What if it was, like, halfway in, and because of the angle that the picture's at, we didn't see it,
Maybe?
I'm just saying.
But also, when we were playing as Phoenix and we were running across it...
We didn't see the bridge from that angle, though. We didn't see, like, a front-facing view, It was at a side view.
I thought that was a shot where we actually saw it from the front view as he tried to run across it.
No, the only shot that happened after that was when, like, Larry was like, Nick! And then got farther away.
Alright, well... Anyway...
The other Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. It's hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so... Maybe there's some clues that have yet to be found. Ladder. The main gate's on the other side of that stone wall. The entrance in elevation is almost 10 feet. That's how steep the hillside is. And that's also how high the body fell from, according to the autopsy. Is it possible Miss Dunham was pushed from the top of the wall?
I thought we were...
Ladder! Give me the ladder!
I thought we already agreed that she was pushed from her bedroom.
Well, that's what we thought at first, but maybe it's not true.
I guess.
They get quite a bit of snow up here on Eagle Mountain. Around here, skis aren't just for fun, they're tools for getting around. But the sled, now that's gotta be for Bikini's own personal entertainment. Okay.
Okay. Little stuff.
I mean, yeah. Miss Dunham's staff. I definitely remember there being a crystal sphere attached to the staff. I guess Larry eventually found that sphere near the foot of Disky Bridge, but what was it doing all the way out there? The Shishito.
Shishito.
They're in Mystic Amy's right hand. But it was proven in court today that it wasn't the murder weapon. Given the design, it's probably been used for some pretty gruesome things in the past.
Or just part of the statue?
Yeah. Is there... Oh. Okay.
Lantern or mailbox or something?
There are a few these stone lanterns scattered around this courtyard. Without the city glare to compete with, I imagine they would seem a lot brighter. I guess Mr. Bikini must light them now, since Iris can't hear. Since Iris isn't here. Now, building up there is the main hall, is where we were staying. It's just kind of funny because it was built on a very steep slope. If you enter from the main gate side, the rooms above me are on the ground floor. Apparently, Miss Dunham was staying in the corner room. I guess that's where she was pushed from that night? Possibly. Is that really it? Because I didn't get anything from that.
Is there anything else on the ground? Like where all those, like, stones and whatnot? No?
Yeah, I would have thought this...
The blood, maybe, from the... No? Okay.
Well?
Gumshoe, maybe?
Maybe?
Is there gonna be Gumshoe or Larry? I don't know what else it would be.
You do Gumshoe, I'll do Larry at the same time.
Okay.
Hey! What was that darn inconsiderate loud yell? Okay.
So this is where you bed. Keep it nice and warm, I see, pal.
Detective, have you flushed out the repair?
The bridge? Yeah, I did. I told you I'd let you know.
Well, well, well. Then I'll come along with you and...
Sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized entry. Access is restricted to people involved in the case.
What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You couldn't get more involved than me.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's not what I'm... Ah! It's been a while, Scruffy. It's Miss Von Karma. Oh, sister, please leave the investigation to me.
My. Well, you certainly seem to have everything under control.
I am on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to.
As you work to pin the guilt on Iris.
What are you daydreaming about, Phoenix, right?
Ow! That hurts, you know.
Silence! I, Franziska von Karma, will personally guide you through your investigation.
So my question is she still the prosecutor for this case? Because I would have thought after Phoenix took over Edgeworth, then Godot would have taken over her.
Well, considering she's about to be our partner in the investigation, maybe.
Huh. So where's Godot?
I don't know.
Fuck. Okay.
Did they finally get a hold of him? Did he just show up and be like, alright, I heard Phoenix is back, I'm here?
That's what I assumed that's what would happen, honestly.
He just shows up
Yeah.
out of the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Phoenix is back on the case, I'm here to challenge him.
And then Francis's like, what? I am already on this case. And Godot was like, not anymore. Yeah.
Just steals a case file.
Right.
So, you will follow me.
She's not seriously gonna follow me around, is she?
I guess she is.
Okay. Main gate. Suspended bridge. Well, I guess the angle. But it
looks like that's just one really, really big, long, like, plank.
Yeah. I guess,
Also, shouldn't you have put down some, like, other ropes or something? I don't know if I would have trusted the ones that are burnt out and everything.
Eh.
No, I guess they work, so...
Maybe they're iron? I don't know. Things are starting to become a lot more hectic than before. What?
They must have commenced with the investigation.
I think it's Maya.
Oh! I'm pretty sure it's Mr. Nick.
Oh, so maybe Pearls, yeah.
Oh, Mr. Nick!
It's that voice.
Called it.
Pearls!
Mr. Nick! Mr. Nick!
So you were here ever since that night?
I was so lonely. I thought I was going to die. When I woke up in the morning and saw the dusky bridge was gone, I realized I was all alone.
She was all alone?
It must have been very trying for you, little girl. Ah! I am Franziska von Karma, the prodigy. There's no need to worry now that I'm here. You're the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year. Well... I don't like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your whip. Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean. I would never forgive you.
It looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. Yeah, why are you whipping me? I didn't even say anything.
You didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave you away.
Anyway, Pearls, weren't you with Maya?
Ah! I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Huh? What are you talking about, Pearls?
I'm missing Maya!
Hey, wait, Pearls! She just ran off. Ow!
That was cruel, Phoenix, right? To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable.
What was that all about? Pearls acting like that. It's giving me the creeps. I guess I better take another look around since I finally got a chance. Especially since something in this place seems a little different from a few days ago.
It looks like the incinerator was turned on.
Yeah, I see that too. You can see Dusky Bridge from here. It's an unusually long bridge, isn't it?
I would say it's about 20 yards.
I guess the gorge is too wide to cross with a piece of rope or wire, huh?
Therefore, no one has crossed the gorge in either direction since the night of the murder. A simple yet sound deduction, wouldn't you say, Phoenix Wright?
Yeah.
Phoenix Wright!
What? And would you stop calling me by my full name like that?
Was this once a prosperous port?
Port?
Yes, that's but a hook as a mooring post for boats, you know?
Oh, that's an anchor for one of the wires that is used to hold up the bridge. I think the wire that was tied to this one probably snapped when the bridge burned down. I mean, there's no way that was ever a port all the way up here.
Don't get smart with me, Phoenix Wright.
But I didn't say anything. Oops. Okay, those aren't...
No goes here. Look somewhere else.
Right. Look at all the Buddha statues lined up along this path.
Phoenix Wright, do you think this is how many siblings the head nun has?
Why don't you ask her the next time you see her?
Sister Vicky just beats the absolute living shit out of Francisco.
Jeez.
You call me fat?
What?
Because like
okay,
Buddha statues are always like
I get it.
fucking,
Yeah.
You know what? I think I will.
And she'll probably slap you for prying into her private affairs.
Or she'll be like, Francisca, I don't swing that way. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna give you my measurements. Or some weird shit like that.
Yeah. There's a weird smell coming from that incinerator. The door is also open, almost like it's begging me to look inside.
Sticks his head in. Fucking Francisca turns it on for a second, just like, when he fucking comes out all bright burn, kind of like when he's got coffee thrown at him.
Yeah.
Ah!
Well, let's see what stunning clue is concealed in here, shall we? Huh? It's empty.
How naive of you, Phoenix, right?
But it's a bit strange, don't you think? Francisca von Karma. I seem to remember. Yeah. There was snow on this incinerator the first time I saw it. In other words, someone has been using it to burn something recently.
Let me guess, Maya and Pearl used it to fucking burn wood to keep warm?
Maybe, I don't know.
Listen, Phoenix Wright. It's impertinent to call people by their full name.
I was only copying you. Oops.
Yeah, you hypocrite.
Right.
This must be the door that leads to the inner temple, where Maya Fey was training on the night of the murder.
Yes, there's a solitary room in there called the training hall.
You could do with some training yourself, Phoenix Wright.
Ow!
You're completely out of shape.
Yeah, I don't know how much more of this woman I can take. The sign says inner temple.
I don't know how you're reading it, but it's incomprehensible to me.
Actually, I can't read it either.
Feigning comprehension isn't a very good habit to have, Phoenix Wright.
She looks really happy to have finally caught me on something. Phoenix, you're gonna just explain that's what Maya told you earlier? Whatever.
Wow.
There's a little gate that leads to the garden. It says no entry on the sign, though.
Come now, Phoenix Wright. What are you doing? Let's go in. It's half open anyway. What harm could come of it?
But it says no entry.
Don't you Americans enjoy doing whatever you like and then simply say whatever?
Oof. Too real.
Right?
That's got nothing to do with anything. And who told you that?
Nobody told me this. This is just something I observed walking around.
Right.
That's definitely a cyclock.
And also, Missy Faye's thing is,
covered in some sort of paint or something? Oil, maybe?
I guess.
What's wrong? Why are you so quiet?
Maya, she was supposed to be in here training.
yet it appears she is nowhere to be seen. Is she not, like, further inside the chamber thing?
What's that? That strange lock. It wasn't there 2 days ago. This whole room is really giving off some strange vibes.
The room itself can think. That's why there's a cyclock on it. It's trying to protect Maya.
Maybe. Let's see. There's an antique dresser.
Don't you dare open it, Phoenix Wright.
Okay. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her not to touch things.
What a pity. It's full of nothing but old clothes for the acolytes.
I thought we weren't opening it.
I'm from the prosecutor's office. I could do anything.
Yeah, you can do anything. Except stand up to a 9-year-old girl.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Right.
Yeah, you can do anything, and I can do it better.
Look at those wafer-thin mattresses.
I'm sorry, Phoenix Wright. Wafer thin?
Yeah, you know, thin like a wafer. In other words, uncomfortable. That's how we describe things like these mattresses. I guess you must say wafer thick or something back in Germany?
Not about these mattresses. Certainly not. I'm just very confused about that whole exchange.
Yeah, I am too.
What do you think this yellowish poster is, Phoenix Wright?
It's a scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who's actually...
A woman? I don't see any woman here.
There's a different atmosphere in the room since the last time I was here. No, it's not a different atmosphere. It's a different smell. It's gravy.
What's the matter?
This scroll, it's been completely covered in gravy.
Ah, yes, there is a very appetizing smell in the air. But gravy is a type of sauce. So when you run out of paints, you Americans use gravy as a substitute, I see.
No, no one does that. For starters, it stinks. This must be the gravy that we had in the roast the night of the incident. But why would anyone do this? Why this scroll?
Okay.
The scroll shows a picture of Misty Faye, master of the Korean channeling technique. But why would anyone cover it in gravy?
I can't make out what's drawn on the scroll at all. I'll never understand you Americans and your so-called artists.
Artists? Yeah. Phoenix, can you show her, like, the picture of it from... Oh, right, he didn't have his phone, so he guess he never actually took a picture of it.
Yeah, he just remembers what it looked like.
Yeah. This door. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird lock wasn't on it.
Those chains, it's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. I've never seen a lock quite like this before.
I have. I've seen locks and chains just like this before. They look like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a psych lock. I wonder if this lock is guarding something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern. I think this is Maya?
What took you so long? I thought even you'd managed to get here faster than this.
Oh.
Oh. What took you so long? I thought even you'd managed to get here faster than this, Mr. Trey.
Honestly, I kind of thought Maya would be behind the gate.
Right? I thought it'd be her,
Yeah.
trying to talk to him through it.
Yeah. Oh well. But so here's Godot, so that's cool.
Yep. That's Godot.
Yeah. Prosecutor Godot, I didn't know you were here.
Prosecutor?
How come you didn't show up at the trial today?
Ha! I could ask you the exact same question.
Huh? But I had a cold, so...
I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. The importance of which is something you have no hope of ever understanding. Enough! I believe I have the measure of you. You are the very worst kind of prosecutor. Who could be more important than a trial? Who's the wild mare, Trey?
This is Miss Von Karma. She was the acting prosecutor in your absence today.
Ha. Well, I guess I owe you one then. But you can go now, princess. It's time for the big boys to take the reins.
Yeah, this is exactly what happened. Like what we were talking about, where like
Right.
Godot just shows up and goes like, "I'm taking over the case."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are? This case is mine. Hey, Philly, know your role and shut your mouth. I can't stand women like you.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Godot.
Not cool, dude.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Come on, man. What,
Jeez.
Jeez.
That's some misogynistic shit.
I understand, taking a stance, but, really? Really?
Yeah. Not cool, man.
This is not the way to do that. I'm only going to say this once, Lady Von Whippingberg. Go home. Phoenix Wright!
What are you hitting me for?
Ha. You deserve more cracks in the whip than that, Trey.
What?
You still don't get it, do you? You don't realize that you've said something in motion that you'll never be able to undo.
There's something different about Godot today. I'm getting such a strong sense of something from behind that mask of his. Is it anger, or is it sorrow?
What?
Does Godot say anything different because he's in here now? No? Okay, well, in the next episode, we'll talk to Godot.
Yep.
See you guys then.
Bye.